pleasant good evening, and we welcome you once again to Pirate Basketball on the VC Sports Network tonight. A round one playoff matchup as the Pirates welcome in the Falcons of Cerritos College. The 12-seed Pirates get the home court advantage here in the first round as they welcome in the 21-seed Cerritos. The winner of this one advances to round two Saturday night at Cypress College. We're about 10 minutes away from tip-off. It's the Pirates and the Falcons coming up on the VC Sports Network. the starting lineups tonight for Ventura: Kenya Edelhart, Jasmine Glover, Alicia Cruz-Lisberg, Sophia Torres-Reyes, and Kylie Gallick. So Ned Mercedes going with the starting five that he has used for the last several games, with Glover in the lineup replacing the injured Jocelyn Contreras. Meanwhile, for Cerritos, Cynthia Almanzar, Milana Goodlow, Daymarie Saldivar, Brianna Flores, and Akayla Burton. The Falcons down with some injuries of late. Ashley Miller unavailable tonight, didn't make the trip. Bridget McIntyre, the leading scorer for the Falcons, is in uniform tonight, but will be coming off the bench presumably at some point here tonight. So Coach Tricia Kozlowski having to shake things up somewhat, and we are set to go and underway a round one matchup. The playoffs are underway in the 3C2A, the 12 seed Pirates at home taking on the Falcons. Gallick out of a double to Edelhart. Pirates in the home whites. The Falcons in the road blue jerseys come out in a 2-3 zone. Talked to Rob Hester this week. They expect the Falcons to run a lot of zone, but they will bring pressure out of that zone. Edelhart for three, rimming no. And the rebound pulled down by Cerritos. The Falcons, as a team, have struggled on the boards this season. They have a rebound differential of over 6 rebounds a game on the negative side. And the Pirates, one of the strong rebounding teams in the entire state. So rebounding figures to be a key area in this particular matchup here tonight. Specifically, the Falcons need to be able to at least hold serve on the rebounding side and not get dominated on the boards if they hope to come here and pull, at least on paper, what would be an upset and move on to round two. On the drive, shot off the glass, up and good. Quick drive. Saldivar gets the Falcons on the board. And we are having a little bit of trouble with our camera, so we'll try to get that fixed as we move on here in the first quarter. The feed to Torres-Reyes. And she will bring it back outside. Shot clock down to 9. Cruz-Lisberg with the turnaround, gets the roll. Cruz-Lisberg answers for the Pirates. We're tied at 2, just underway. A round one matchup in the 3C2A playoffs between the Falcons and the Pirates here on the VC Sports Network. Outside, Brianna Flores. Flores started all 28 games a season ago for the Falcons as a freshman, but she is also the only player of the starting five that was with the team last year. Rebound and a follow, no good. Goodlow going to head to the line for a couple of free throws, as Milana Goodlow able to follow her own miss and will get herself to the line. Well, we talked about the rebounding already, and the Falcons get an offensive rebound and some second chance points, perhaps, as Goodlow heads to the line. Flores, as I said, started every game a season ago as a freshman, but she is the only player in this starting five that was on the team a year ago. Meanwhile, the Pirates, all 5 players in the lineup here tonight on the team a year ago. So experience could be a factor, although when we talked to Rob Hester, he made the point that by this point in the season, all of these players have a full year under their belt at the college level. So experience can be somewhat overrated, as the Falcons, yes, only returned 1 player from a year ago, but the other players have been playing all year long. Nonetheless, it is a veteran team for the Pirates, as they are back in the playoffs but looking to go farther this year than a year ago. Long three for Flores, rims high, no good, and Gallick snaps down the board. Pirates last year came into the playoffs red hot, having won 11 straight, but they lost a heartbreaker. The shot from Cruz-Lisberg around and out. Gallick with the offensive rebound. Another chance for the Pirates. Torres-Reyes steps into a 3, no good. Rebound on the floor. The Falcons have it. Pirates went to East Los Angeles College in the opening round a year ago, as Saldivar again gets the bucket. 4 for Saldivar early, and the Pirates are down 5-2. And the Pirates held a lead late in that matchup at East Los Angeles, but let it slip away. A 2-point loss. Gallick with the reverse. 5-4. And they lost a heartbreaker. This year, they finished third in the Western State North, but it was a tough conference with Moore Park typically dominant, but Allen Hancock seemingly out of nowhere with a big year. And they took second. So despite 8 wins in conference, the Pirates take third in the Western State North and find themselves in action here in the first round as the women's bracket expands from 18 to 24 this year. Cruz Lisberg off to Torres Reyes. Shot clock at 17. Edelhart, who had a tough shooting night in the regular season finale against Allen Hancock. Gallick muscles it up and in. Pirates grab a 6-5 lead. It's their first lead tonight. And it comes with just under 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Saldivar on the drive, tipped and stolen. Torres Reyes going to try and go coast to coast, scoops and missed it. Rebound back to Cerritos. They want to head back the other way. No numbers. Glover chasing down that play from behind. The ball's on the floor in a tie-up. Burton and Torres Reyes. And the jump ball will give it to the Falcons with 5:39 remaining in the opening period. So Flores checks out, and McIntyre checks in. So Bridget McIntyre off the bench. She's missed the last 2 games for Cerritos, but she is here tonight. She's the leading scorer, and the first player mentioned by Rob Hester when we talked about the Falcons, and said that she could do it all. She could shoot, takes it to the basket. Good all-around player and a real threat. Comes up shooting, missed everything. Pirates with the strong defense. They force the air ball, and they'll get it back with 5:15 remaining here in the first quarter. They'll bring it in at three-quarter court. Now the Falcons will show some zone pressure as they are prone to do. As a team, they're averaging just over 23 turnovers a game, but they're also forcing about 20 turnovers. So the Falcons would like to bring some pressure and make this a little more of a helter-skelter affair. Cruz Lisberg from 10 feet, rimming no good. Goodlow with the rebound. Saldivar will bring it over the timeline. Checked by Edelhart. 3 on the way, it's good. Avila given some room. And the Falcons back out in front 8-6. Cruz Lisberg working on McIntyre. Drives delayed and a foul. Cruz Lisberg with a sensational drive, and she's got a chance to give the Pirates the lead. Let's watch the work here as, again, they try to bring the pressure. And Cruz Lisberg with the recognition, with the handles, the drive on McIntyre, gets the contact off the glass and one. Free throw up and good. And the Pirates back out in front, 9-8. Falcons, for their part, 6-3 in conference overall. They were 14-14 on the season, finishing in second in the South Coast South. The South Coast Conference this season, really a story of 2 teams, Mount San Antonio College and Long Beach City College, both undefeated in conference play. Left-handed scoop from Saldivar, around and out, tipped around, and Saldivar ends up with it. Goodlow will try for 3 off the back iron. Gallick tracks down the rebound. Pirates looking to expand on the lead. Edelhart feeds to Cruz Lisberg, goes to the no-look, but Saldivar with the steal. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. She's got Goodlow, off to Goodlow, but Goodlow can't come up with it cleanly, and Edelhart has the steal for the Pirates. Gallick at the elbow. Edelhart will hoist the long 3 and hit. Kenya Edelhart She shoots over 40% from three-point range on the season. She's one of just 7 players in the state shooting over 40% from long range. And it's a great story that Rob Hester imparted to us when we talked this week. They weren't surprised at all to see Kenya Edelhart shooting the ball so well after missing significant time with injury over the last couple of years, in addition to the lost year due to COVID. Kenya Edelhart hasn't had as much court time, certainly, as she would have hoped for, but she has been a tireless worker. And Rob Hester telling us that she wasn't thrilled with the way she shot the ball last year. And how did she respond? By coming in and working tirelessly in the offseason, getting up shots. Wanted to shoot the ball better this year. Well, mission accomplished. Up over 40% from three-point range. And knocks down a big 3 there to give the Pirates the early 4-point lead. They'll bring it in, foul line extended right with Gallick. Edelhart again had that tough outing in the regular season finale against Allen Hancock, hitting just 2 shots. Finished with 7 points. But Kenya Edelhart does so much for this team beyond scoring, so she still was a factor as Gallick is fouled. Now they're going to call it a jump ball with Flores getting the tie-up. Let's see if we have that down here. And let's watch again. Might have been blocked on this one, but yeah, good job by Flores. And Gallick and Flores in the tie-up. And it will belong to the Pirates. But I mentioned that Kenya Edelhart, as that pass off the mark, Saldivar in a foot race with Glover, missed the layup, but Goodlow follows. Milana Goodlow with good hustle. Back to a 2-point game. Edelhart on the baseline drive. Meanwhile, Tiernan Phillips has checked in. Edelhart will try for 3 again and hit. Edelhart knocks down the 3. She's got a couple here in the first quarter, I should say. Back to a 5-point lead. Saldivar working on Edelhart, lost it on the way up. A whistle. This will belong to Ventura. Fast-moving first quarter. The foul goes on Saldivar, and that is her second. So that is a significant foul for Daymarie Saldivar, who is a key component for the Falcons on both ends of the floor. Can ill afford to lose her, but she will head to the bench with the 2 fouls, quickly outside to Edelhart. Talked to Rob Hester quickly about Kenya Edelhart. Said, were they at all concerned about Kenya Edelhart after that tough performance against Allen Hancock? He said no. They expect Kenya Edelhart will bounce back, and she has already in this one with a couple of big 3s. She leads the way with 6 points. Flores steps into a 3, rimming no. Goodlow on the boards once again, and a reach-in foul on Phillips. Well, Milana Goodlow has been key in this first quarter for Cerritos, getting on the boards. And again, this is a Falcon team that's out-rebounded by just over 6 rebounds a game, and a Pirate team that out-rebounds their opponents by 6 a game. So rebounding can be an issue as Goodlow gets the roll. 15-12 as Goodlow knocks down the jumper. And we'll bring it back as Cruz Lisberg on the drive. Doesn't get the 3-point opportunity, but will get to the line. So Cruz Lisberg going to head to the line with 1:04 remaining. First free throw around and out for Alicia Cruz Lisberg. Shoots 57% from the line. And gets the roll on the second. 16-12. as we wind down to a minute to go. Bridget McIntyre around a good low screen. Step back three on the way, no good. Well, not a lot from Bridget McIntyre so far. Missed a couple of shots. Averages over 13 points a game, but has missed the last 2 games for the Falcons. Returns here for the postseason. Torres Reyes around to Cruz Lisberg on the drive. Torres Reyes open for 3 and a travel before the shot on Torres Reyes. About a 9-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Goodlow holding outside. Off to Almanzar. Now McIntyre will clear out. Shot clock at 10. Gets a screen from Goodlow on the drive and traveled. Well, talking about how they wanted to defend Bridget McIntyre, and Pirates definitely want to defend McIntyre as a team, and you saw it there as they forced McIntyre into a quick double, and McIntyre commits the turnover with the travel. Phillips with a little trouble but recovers as the first quarter draws to a close through 1. The Pirates on top of the Falcons, 16-12 round 1, the 3C2A Women's Basketball Championships here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network. Second period underway. The Falcons trailing at 16-12. After 1, Flores starts a drive off to Saldivar, dancing on the dribble, outside, 3, all the way is good. Almanzar knocking down the 3. And the Falcons creep back within a point at 16-15. Tiernan Phillips, who has come on throughout the conference season but commits the turnover there. Phillips, another player on the Pirates, working her way into the rotation after coming back from a back injury that she has been nursing for much of the year. And Phillips was a player that was someone that figured prominently in the plans for the Pirates. A very, very talented player out of high school and a player from whom they expected a great deal. But again, nursing that back injury throughout the season, Phillips has been slow to get herself into the fold, but is starting to do so and has played exceptionally well throughout the conference schedule and gives the Pirates a little added depth up front. Torres Reyes, Talitha Draper into the lane, turnaround shot for Draper is good. Draper with the little jumper, and the Pirates push the lead back out to 3 at 18-15. They work Looking around, left-handed hook won't go, but the follow is up and good. Burton. Brianna Flores. Getting the Falcons back within two. Cruz Lisberg's turnaround is good. That is terrific from Cruz Lisberg. 20-17 is Saldivar. Reach in foul. Maya Nabak has checked into the game and will head to the line for a couple of free throws. Nabak missing on the first free throw. One more coming. Misses on the second. So Nabak 0 for 2, and the Pirates will look to expand on the three-point lead. Reach in foul. No, it's a travel on Edelhart. So Kenny Edelhart commits the turnover. Falcons will get it back. Rare turnover from Kenya Edelhart. It's the 7th on the Pirates in the game. Falcons also with 7. And that number more along the lines of what the Falcons want, as they average more turnovers and force more turnovers. Long three. But a long rebound and another rebound for the Falcons. Another chance. Runner from Flores won't go. And Gallick high up for the rebound. So a couple of chances for Cerritos, but they come up empty. Gallick, Cruz Lisberg. And now they get it down low to Gallick, who missed the layup. Boy, that is outstanding execution, and Kylie Gallick just misses on a golden opportunity. Pirates maintain the three-point lead. Quick timeout. Second quarter here from Ventura. It's the Pirates and the Falcons on the VC Sports Network. Falcons with the ball, trailing by 3. Saldivar driving on Edelhart. Runner won't go. Edelhart snaps down the board. Drives it hard into the front court, pulls up from 15 and hits. Kenya Edelhart pushes the Pirate lead to 5. That equals their largest at 22-17. Back outside. Flores has that one stripped on the way up, but gets it back. Now starts a drive, and yeah, Ned Mercedes wants a double dribble. I can't believe he's not going to get one. What's the call? No, they're going to get Torres Reyes on the reach-in. So McIntyre will return, along with a Kayla Burton, as Flores will check out. Outside to McIntyre. Shot clock at 17. McIntyre leans over the dribble. Out to Goodlow. Almansar nearly lost her footing. And the foul going to go against Jasmine Glover. That'll be the first on Glover. The third on Ventura with 6:28 remaining here in the first half. And the Pirates leading at 22-17. Winner of this one heads to Cyprus Saturday night for a second-round matchup against the Chargers. Falcons, for their part, back in the playoffs this year. After a season ago, they were the last team in, the 18 seed in the 18-team field. But they went on the road, defeated Rio Hondo. Almanzar has that one blocked by Glover, but gets it back in a scrum. Saldivar, a little shake and bake, left-handed shot won't go. Burton on the offensive glass, can't get the roll, but gets the follow. Well, I'll tell you, the Falcons, you might have thought rebounding could be an issue, but they have gotten after it on the boards. 3 from Glover, too strong. Cruz Lisberg, good feed to Gallick, steps through but traveled. Yeah, let's watch here, and I think Gallick just one too many steps. Yep, there you go. Establish that pivot foot, then steps through. No question about it, 22-19. But after the win against Rio Hondo, the Falcons traveled to Irvine Valley, and they were beaten there in the second round. The Lasers went all the way to the Final Four. Shot from the corner, no good, before they were beaten by San Joaquin Delta a year ago. McIntyre, long 3, that's good. Wow. That's some pretty serious range from Bridget McIntyre, and we're all tied up at 22. Step back from about 22 feet. Hook pass, and Glover, Gallick, not sure who was the intended target. It's out of bounds, and all of a sudden, the Falcons with a chance to take the lead here in the second quarter. A 14-win team are the Falcons, but it's a talented bunch. And records can and often are deceiving. And most of the losses in the second half of the season for the Falcons have been against Long Beach City, Mount San Antonio College, the top teams running the floor. Cruz Lisberg with the scoop, and the Pirates back out in front 24-22. So the Falcons have been taking care of business against just about everybody except the very top team. So they're a dangerous team coming in here. Edelhart with the long rebound. 3-on-1 for the Pirates. Edelhart going to go coast to coast, lay it up and in. Kenya Edelhart with the lay-in. Falcons want a timeout. They had tied it up moments ago, but the Pirates with a quick 4-0 burst have the 4-point lead. 4:06 remaining in the first half. Ventura on top 26-22 on the VC Sports Network. Falcons trail it by 4. Saldivar with McIntyre in the backcourt, up front. Flores, Goodlow, and Michaela Moore on the floor for the Falcons, but the turnover gives it back to Ventura. Pirates come back with Edelhart, Cruz Lisberg, Lena Olivo, Sofia Torres-Reyes, and Kylie Gallick. All on the floor as the Falcons show full court pressure. Gallick will bring it over the timeline. Falcons bring the trap. Torres-Reyes gets it to Olivo. Shot clock at 16. Edelhart holding. Now you got to hurry. Shot clock down to 6. Cruz Lisberg puts it on the floor, steps through, no call. Flips it up on her way down. No chance on that shot, and here come the Falcons. Cruz Lisberg able to tap it away. Getting back, nobody helps Saldivar as Cruz Lisberg sneaks up, gets the steal, and the Pirates get it back. Edelhart steps into a 3 off the back iron. Saldivar battling for the rebound and has. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Good hands from Olivo. Another turnover. Sudden rash of turnovers for the Falcons. Gallick all alone, lays it up, and she's fouled. Well, Gallick was alone. And watch here on the late recovery as the foul committed by Goodlow is her 3rd. And Goodlow just getting there a little bit late and with the body. That'll send Kylie Gallick to the line. Pirates with a 6-point lead. As we'll have mass changes. Sierra Avila checking in for Cerritos. Suddenly some foul trouble for the Falcons as Goodlow heads to the bench with 3 fouls. Gallick gets the roll. 29-22. This is the largest lead of the night for the Pirates at 7. And it happens just that quickly. Edelhart gets a hand in, has the steal. 2-on-2. Edelhart pulls up from 12 feet and hits. Boy, she could hit that shot all day. But what are you going to do? You have to respect the speed of Kenya Edelhart. And you back off, and she's able to knock that shot down. I'll tell you who that reminds me of. That, to me, is shades of Kevin Johnson back in the day. Almanzar hits the shot for Cerritos. That breaks the 9-0 run, but the Pirates still lead it by 7. I don't imagine that Kenya will mind the comparison to Kevin Johnson. Shot from Torres-Reyes, rims no good, but Cruz Lisberg on the boards. Olivo, second effort, shot might have been partially blocked. Shot clock doesn't reset, but still at 20. Gallick flashes high, tries to split the double team again. No call on the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ventura. Let's watch here. It's Gallick with the fake and then comes through, and pretty good hands from Almanzar to dig that one out. And the Pirates catch a little bit of a break that they maintain possession. Back live, shot clock at 5. Do they know? Glover down to 2. Torres-Reyes now just has to jack one up from 3. Missed everything. 1:20 to go. Falcons have it back. Pirates lead it by 7. Pirates trying to get back to their winning ways after they dropped their regular season finale at Allen Hancock. That was a 6-point loss. And it put the Pirates in 3rd in the conference. McIntyre on the drive is fouled by Cruz Lisberg. Bridget McIntyre going to head to the line for a couple of free throws. McIntyre with just 3 points here tonight so far. McIntyre comes in averaging nearly 14 points a game. She's an outstanding foul shooter at 80%. But 1 out of 2 pulls the Falcons within 6, 31-25. Quiet first half for Sofia Torres-Reyes. Edelhart on the drive, jump stop in the lane, double pump is up and good. Kenya Edelhart bouncing back in a big way, as you would expect. 6 of 8 from the floor. She's got 14, and the Pirates have an 8-point lead. McIntyre on the clear out, but Cruz Lisberg right there. Down to 8. On the crossover, McIntyre tries to step through the double, but she's fouled. Will this be against Glover or Cruz Lisberg? It's going to be Glover with her second, and McIntyre back to the line. Up and good for Bridget McIntyre. Hits them both. 6-point lead for the Pirates, who can play for the last shot. Shot clock is off. Edelhart around a screen from Gallick. Gets it back. Down to 6 seconds. Quick hands and a steal, and a chance for the Falcons with time running down, but a double dribble. Well, that's a tough break after Maya Nabak made a terrific steal. Getting a hand in the passing lane, coming up with the clean steal. But the Falcons don't get a shot up, and now with 2 seconds left, Pirates with one final chance. See what Edelhart can get done in a couple of seconds. Just over half court, lets it go, no good. Halftime from Ventura College, and the Pirates with a 6-point lead over Cerritos College. It's round 1 of the 3C2A women's basketball playoffs here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network. Start of the third quarter. Away from Ventura. And a jump ball. We'll give it to Cerritos. Pirates with the 6-point lead. Kenya Edelhart led the way with 14 in the first half. Alicia Cruz-Lisberg with 10. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, Bridget McIntyre with 6, 5 for Cynthia Almanzar and Milana Goodlow. Saldivar's 3 around and out, but Goodlow gets on the boards once again. Milana Goodlow with her 7th rebound here tonight. That may be as important a statistic as there is in this one for the Falcons. So important that they stayed on relatively even footing on the boards. Saldivar with the turnaround. It's short. Gallick chasing down the rebound, but it's Edelhart who gets it. What a monster performance so far for Kenya Edelhart. Leading the Pirates to this 6-point lead. Cruz-Lisberg flashes into the lane, but the turnaround won't go. The rebound out of bounds. And it will belong to the Pirates. I mentioned the rebounding. And in the first half, 16-12 in favor of Cerritos. And that was certainly not what you would have expected to see. Gallick way outside. Pirates will elect to set up. Shot clock at 17. Again, Cruz-Lisberg, good feed down low. Gallick can't get the layup to go. Well, that was a terrific offensive set for the Pirates, but Gallick can't get the layup to go, and the lead stays at 6. Flores holding off to Almanzar. They work it around to Saldivar. Shot clock down to 5. Shot from the baseline is short. Flores and Edelhart jets into the front court, fouled on the drive. Watch the tail end here, and Edelhart, as Almanzar goes for the steal and commits the foul. Non-shooting foul, however. It's the first on Almanzar, the first on Cerritos here in the third quarter. Pirates still leading it by 6. Both teams scoreless through the first couple of minutes of the second half. Torres Reyes, so far tonight, Torres Reyes still scoreless. Cruz-Lisberg spins left, fouled on the shot. Gonna head to the line for a couple of free throws. Kayla Burton committing the foul. Falcons catch a little bit of a break as Goodlow was in the area, and that would have been the 4th on Goodlow. Instead, it's a Kayla Burton who picks up just her first as Cruz-Lisberg hits the first free throw. And I got to tell you, it's one time looking at it, but I didn't see a whole lot there. But Alicia Cruz-Lisberg and the Pirates will take it. Hits both free throws. And the Pirates out to an 8-point lead. Saldivar driving on Edelhart. Flores tries to feed it down low, but Gallick gets a hand in for the steal. Edelhart splits the double team, going coast to coast, high off the glass, and lays it in. Kenya Edelhart with 16. The Pirates have their largest lead tonight at 10. Saldivar kicks it outside. Maybach picks up the dribble out to Flores. Shot clock down to 12. Flores driving on Torres Reyes. Turnaround shot is good. That is pretty from Brianna Flores. So Flores with a big bucket for the Falcons. Every time the Pirates start to push the lead out, threaten to break this one open, the Falcons so far have had an answer. And that time Flores gets them back within 8. High arcer from Torres Reyes won't go, but Cruz-Lisberg has the rebound. Lays it up and in. 10-point lead again for the Pirates. Timeout on the floor. Tricia Kozlowski going to burn a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as the Pirate lead back to 10 with 6:35 remaining in the third. Pirates lead it by 10. Bridget McIntyre on for the Falcons along with DeMarie Saldivar. Nayback, Flores, and Goodlow on the floor for the Falcons. McIntyre on a drive, Glover on her. McIntyre thought about a long three into the lane. Now Flores will try for three. Off the board, and the long rebound off to Glover. Edelhart into the front court. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Cruz Lisberg open from 12 feet and hits. Alicia Cruz Lisberg pushes the Pirate lead to 12. She's got 14 in the game. Meanwhile, Nayback, a whistle. This is going to go on Glover, I believe. Just the first foul. Now it's on Alina Olivo. The first on Olivo, the first on the Pirates here in the third quarter. Pirates led it by 6 at the break, but they've started the third quarter on an 8-2 run to push it to 12. McIntyre between the circles, working on Glover. Little hesitation. Nayback drives the lane. Tried to get the pass off, but Glover's got the steal. Cruz Lisberg, hard drive off to Edelhart, in from the left, hangs and scores. Kenya Edelhart on the break. The Pirate lead is 14. And now the Pirates on the precipice of really taking command here. In and out for McIntyre. And the rebound tipped outside to Cruz Lisberg. Alina Olivo as the Falcons fall into the 2-3 zone. Cruz Lisberg back outside, shot clock at 11, back to Cruz Lisberg. Turnaround is up and good. Alicia Cruz Lisberg. You know, it's interesting about Alicia Cruz Lisberg when we were talking about the emergence of Tiernan Phillips and Talitha Draper for the Pirates and how that gives the Pirates the ability to go with more size in the front court. Rob Hester talking about that. That allows Alicia Cruz Lisberg to step back from essentially the 4, which is where she plays for the Pirates with their standard starting 5 on the floor, and go back to a more natural 3 or even 2 for Cruz Lisberg. But when you watch Cruz Lisberg play, that experience playing essentially as the 4 for the Pirates really tells in how comfortable she is working down close to the basket, despite her at least somewhat diminutive stature. Not what you would think of as the typical 4. Though, of course, as you watch more and more teams going to essentially what amounts to 4 guards on the floor, especially here in the 3C2A. Turnaround for Cruz Lisberg is good. She has that shot dialed in. She is filling it up here in the third quarter. 14-point lead once again, 3:20 and counting remaining in the third quarter. But while Cruz Lisberg might not look like the typical power forward, if you want to go by positions, her game seems to have more and more of that position in it when you watch her play as McIntyre steps through and gets the layup. Falcons trying to hang around in this one. They're back within 12. Again, Cruz Lisberg flashes high, working on Burton, spins to her left, but can't get the roll. McIntyre has the rebound for Cerritos. Well, that was something of a heat check for Cruz Lisberg, who's up to 18 in the game. She has led the way in the third quarter as the Pirates have widened the lead out to 12. Still a long way to go. Saldivar, Almanzar driving on Cruz Lisberg, reach in foul on Glover. Third on Glover. Just the second team foul on Ventura, but Almanzar going to head to the line for a couple of free throws. So Phillips on for the Pirates, so it's Phillips, Gallick, Torres Reyes, Cruz Lisberg, and Edelhart on the floor. So Ned Mercedes does elect to go a little bit bigger, getting Phillips in there. As Glover will sit down with 3 fouls. Second free throw is good. Falcons trying to weather the storm here in the third quarter. Pirates have picked up the offense, but the lead still just 11. Gallick might have gotten away with the trap. Torres Reyes. Over to Cruz Lisberg as the Falcons try to bring some pressure. Shot clock at 13. Phillips on the baseline. Back out to Edelhart. Shot clock at 3. Edelhart steps through the double team. And the Pirates going to run out of time. The shot from Torres Reyes after the buzzer. So the shot clock violation will give it back to the Falcons in a good defensive set for Cerritos. And you have to imagine for the Falcons, if they can at least get into the fourth quarter in single digits, they're still in it. Long 3 for McIntyre is good. She flashes the range once again. That gets the Falcons back within 8. Gallick to the rim, lays it up and in. So Gallick answers back quickly, as the Pirates so often do. They take the ball out of the basket, and they're right back at you the other way. And that can often be so deflating for the other team. You get the big bucket, and right away they answer back. Flores can't get the 3. Gallick with the rebound. Saldivar trying to pressure Edelhart. Off to Cruz Lisberg. Under a minute to go in the third. Shot clock at 6. Torres Reyes with the long 3. So Torres Reyes gets in the book for the first time tonight, hitting the 3. And it comes at an opportune time. The Pirates now with their largest lead at 13. Actually, check that. I believe they did lead by 14 briefly earlier in the third. Nonetheless, back out to a 13-point margin. Saldivar down to 6 seconds. On the drive, shot up, no good. Gallick with the rebound as Almanzar doesn't get the call. We're through 3. Pirates on top 52-39. They're a quarter away from a round 2 date at Cypress College. You're watching Ventura College basketball on the VC Sports Network. Cruz Lisberg will bring it in for the Pirates, who lead it by 13 as they come out with Edelhart, Cruz Lisberg, Torres Reyes, Gallick, and Phillips on the floor to start the fourth. Edelhart fouled on the far side. McIntyre in the area. But the foul goes on Almanzar. It's her second. 52-39. Saldivar, McIntyre, Flores, Goodlow, and Almanzar on the floor. For Cerritos, they try to lob for Gallick. Gallick trying to keep it alive, but stepped on the baseline. And we'll see if we have a shot of it here. Watch the hustle of Kylie Gallick, who never stops going, tries to tip it to herself. And, well, I got to tell you, quick look at that one, and I think she saved it, but either way, it goes back to the Falcons' jump ball called. The possession arrow favors Cerritos, so the Falcons will keep it with the shot clock at 18. Goodlow will bring it in. Big third quarter from Alicia Cruz Lisberg. McIntyre's three, rims high, no good. Gallick with another board, inching closer to a double-double. Cruz Lisberg in from the right, she's fouled. Gonna head to the line for a couple of free throws. Gallick now with 9 points and 7 rebounds as Cruz Lisberg will head to the line. She's got 18 in the game. Edelhart also with 18. Akayla Burton returns for Cerritos. It was the second foul on McIntyre. Cruz Lisberg with the first free throw in the air and in the basket. 53-39. That one short, long rebound, and Gallick ends up with it as Cruz Lisberg got a hand in there to keep that ball free, and it ends up with Gallick, so a chance for the Pirates to get three the hard way. Gallick outside, Torres Reyes open for three, too strong. Saldivar tracks down the carom. Marie Saldivar with a little move on Edelhart, still on the drive, pulls up from 10 feet, and a reach-in foul called. So Marie Saldivar will head to the line. It's the second foul on Tiernan Phillips as Maya Nabak will replace Cynthia Almanzar. Saldivar hits the first. Marie Saldivar, freshman out of Paramount High School. Hits them both. And Saldivar has had an outstanding game here tonight working against Kenya Edelhart. That is a tough assignment, but those two have battled all night. And Saldivar, who now has 10 in the game, has, if nothing else, made Kenya Edelhart work hard for it, particularly on the defensive end. 53-41. Edelhart feeds Gallick. Gallick will take the shot from the elbow, missed everything. And in a crowd, the rebound off to Nabak. And the jump ball will keep it with Cerritos, but nonetheless, the Pirates get the arrow back. Coming up with the jump ball after the missed shot by Gallick. Nabak puts it on the floor, traveled. 16th turnover here tonight for Cerritos. The Pirates also have 16. Torres Reyes steps through as the Pirates break the pressure. Now they can set up with the shot clock at 17. Gallick feeds Cruz. Lisberg not on the same page with Phillips as the Pirates with a turnover. And, the Pirates as a team generally take pretty good care of the ball. A little under 16 turnovers per game on the season. That's already their 17th. So the Falcon pressure has produced some turnovers, but the Pirates maintain the 13-point lead. Saldivar. The runner too strong. The rebound ends up with Torres Reyes. Cruz Lisberg drives the lane. Her runner is up and good. Cruz Lisberg gets the roll. Pirates now with their largest lead at 15, 55-40. Dangerous pass, but Nabak able to emerge with it. Shot clock at 14. Saldivar, checked by Edelhart. Step back three for Saldivar, around and out. And off to Gallick. Pirates starting to turn the screws defensively. Another one and done. After the Falcons fought gamely on the boards, especially in the first half. Pirates have picked it up on the boards here in the second half, as a 6-point lead has grown to 15. Timeout on the floor. Pirates with the 15-point lead on the VC Sports Network. Bring it back live with the Pirates leading it by 15. Phillips down low, Goodlow on the double. Phillips steps through but has it stripped on the way up. The ball's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ventura. And let's correct it. 55-41. Pirate lead is 14, 6:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. Interesting for the Pirates. If they hold on here, a lot of familiarity in the remaining bracket. If it holds form, well, they head to Cyprus on Saturday. They had a matchup with the Chargers earlier this season, and that was a back-and-forth affair. The Pirates with a lead in the second half, but the Chargers able to come back and get the win. With the shot clock winding down, Edelhart's shot comes too late, so a shot clock violation. And the 4 seed in the South, again, if form holds, none other than the familiar foe for the Pirates down the road, Moore Park College Raiders, champions in the Western State North again. And so the Pirates would love another crack at Moore Park. That would be the third matchup between those two teams. Moore Park having taken the first two, but the Pirates in those games. Of course, that's a long way in the future as McIntyre able to score on the drive. Still a 12-point game here. Plenty of time, just under 6 minutes to go. Olivo in from the left, lays it up and gets the roll. Alina Olivo working against the press. 57-43. Pirates back up 14. Well, the Pirates, if as Flores with the leaner. (57-45). Meanwhile, Olivo lost that one out of bounds. The pressure forces another turnover. Still a 12-point game. But the Pirates would love for the story of this postseason to be a story of redemption as they look to the possibility of getting another crack at some teams that they've seen this year that thus far have gotten the better. Saldivar, meanwhile, with the fadeaway. Falcons starting to put it together. They're within 10. Winding down to 5 minutes to go. Torres Reyes steps through the double with the scoop, but Gallic has the rebound. And Torres Reyes just dribbled it off her foot and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Pirates. A bucket here for the Falcons. They would be fully back in this one. Nayback. Whistle off the ball. Olivo with the foul down in the lane. That's her second, and the second on Ventura as a team. Flores with the leaner. Off the back iron, McIntyre ends up with the rebound. She's fouled and going to head to the line for a couple of free throws. And the Pirates giving up some second chance points here. It was all white jerseys with Olivo and Gallic in the area. But can't squeeze it, and instead it ends up with McIntyre, who gets herself to the line. She shoots a little over 80% from the line. So an opportunity for the Falcons to get it back into single digits. Here comes Glover to replace Phillips. So Edelhart back on, Glover back on. It's the starting five on the floor for the Pirates with 4:26 remaining. Meanwhile, McIntyre, who quietly now has 14 in the game to lead Cerritos. Missed the last couple of games. Returns to action here tonight coming off the bench. Hits them both. 57-49. 30-second timeout. Pirates want to talk it over. They lead it by 8. It's round one of the 3C2A women's basketball playoffs on the VC Sports Network. Falcons set up the press. They get it into Edelhart. Cruz Lisberg over the line, drives the lane all the way to the glass, but missed the layup. Flores has the rebound for Cerritos. A chance for the Falcons to inch a little closer. They trailed by as many as 15. They have it down to 8. Brianna Flores outside to Saldivar, driving on Edelhart. Runner won't go, and Gallic wards off Goodlow for the rebound. Big defensive stop for the Pirates. Long pass from Edelhart. Cruz Lisberg feeds Gallic back outside. Glover will try for 3. Rimming no. Cruz Lisberg tries to keep it alive, but it ends up with Goodlow. Saldivar quickly back the other way. Drives it to the glass, lays it up and in. DeMarie Saldivar has the Falcons back within 6. Hold everything. Cruz Lisberg fouled by Saldivar. See if the Pirates find a way to get the ball to Kenya Edelhart. I'm not sure, but I believe Edelhart doesn't have any points in the second half. She's got 18 in the game. As Phillips returns. And Cruz Lisberg, who leads the way with 21 for the Pirates, will sit down, presumably for a quick blow in a 6-point game. Edelhart over to Torres Reyes. Falcons in the half-court trap. Torres Reyes, shot clock at 9. Trying to feed it to Gallic down low, but Flores got a hand in. Almanzar has the steal. Here come the Falcons. The Pirates out of sorts here in this fourth quarter, and the Falcons have cut into this deficit. They've got it back to 6. A foul on the drive, but a non-shooting foul. It's the 4th on Glover and the 4th on Ventura. So Cerritos shooting free throws the rest of the way. Outside to Saldivar. Saldivar dancing on the dribble. Flores dials up the 3, no good. Edelhart has the rebound, fouled by Saldivar in the backcourt. Non-shooting foul. It's the 4th on Saldivar and the 4th on the Falcons. So now it's free throws for both teams the rest of the way. Pirates trying to put this one away, but the Falcons won't go away. 6-point game. Torres Reyes. Still holding good feed to Gallic down low. Glover wide open for 3. Splash! That's a huge shot for Jasmine Glover. Meanwhile, a quick turnover the other way. First points tonight for Jasmine Glover, and what a time for him. Starts with a great pass from Torres Reyes, and Gallic with the extra pass. It's so critical, and Glover steps up and drills the shot. Edelhart off to Gallic, in from the right, has that one blocked on the way up. Does get it back for the Pirates. Shot clock at 16, winding down toward 2 minutes to go. Pirates looking for a dagger here to perhaps put this one away. Phillips puts it on the floor. Good feed to Gallic. She's fouled by Flores. Well, in the last couple of minutes, the Pirate passing might be the storyline. Saw it on the previous shot, but let's watch here as Phillips with the good feed to Gallic, and no choice but for Flores to come over and commit the foul and put Gallic at the line with 1:55 remaining. Gallic's free throw is good. And that is a double-double for Gallic. 10 points, 12 rebounds. Don't have the official numbers, but it's 20-something of those on the season for Kylie Gallic, who gets 1 out of 2, but the Pirate lead is 10. Under 2 minutes to go. McIntyre waving everybody off, driving on Glover, kicks it out. Saldivar's 3, no good. Gets her own rebound, around and out on the layup, and Edelhart has the rebound. Edelhart winds into the front court, and now she'll bring it back out. The Pirates can run some clock. Torres Reyes for 3, 2, no. Looking to put it away with that 3, but shot won't fall. Stays at 10. Saldivar with the crossover, can't get the roll once again. Tough last minute for DeMarie Saldivar, who's had a couple of shots point blank and just can't get the roll. So the Pirates will take a little bit of good fortune as we go under a minute to go. And the Pirates look as though they can get ready to travel to Cyprus on Saturday. Torres Reyes pulls up from 12 feet and hits. Well, the Falcons got back within 6, but the Pirates go on a little run late. And the lead now 12. Flores comes up shooting from 10 feet off the back iron. Rebound tapped outside to McIntyre. McIntyre checked by Glover, step back 3, didn't get any. Gallic has the rebound, no shot clock. Pirates can run it out. Coming up on Saturday night on the VC Sports Network, the men will be back on court. Also in the playoffs, they got a first-round bye, and they'll be in action here at home, taking on the winner of the Santiago Canyon Chafee matchup. We'll have that for you Saturday at 7 p.m. Final here, Ventura 63-51 over Cerritos. They advance to round two. They'll travel to Cyprus on Saturday to take on the Chargers. For everybody here at the VC Sports Network, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you Saturday night as the Pirate men are back on court here on the VC Sports Network. So long, everybody.